Hey guys, before the video starts, I'd just like to let you know this is a fairly brand new YouTube channel, so if you could like the video and subscribe, that would mean a lot. I'm still getting used to this whole YouTube thing, but if you enjoy the content I make, liking and subscribing would help me out a ton, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy the video. What is going on YouTube? My name's Jaden, and in today's video we are going to be recreating iconic cars in Forza Horizon 5. Now for this first video I've decided we're going to be recreating two of the most iconic cars, that being Brian's Supra from Fast and Furious and Brian's R34 from Fast and Furious. These are arguably two of the most iconic cars in the entire car scene, so I thought why not start with them. Let's jump into it. So first we're going to be recreating Brian O'Connor's Toyota Supra from the first Fast and Furious movie. What we're going to need for this is obviously the Toyota Supra RZ 1998. Doesn't matter which one you get, you can either get the welcome pack if you have that, or the base one if you don't. We're going to be just using the base one. Next, you're obviously going to need the iconic livery. Now you can scan for it, but the easiest way is just to type in Fast and Furious. And the livery I'm going to be choosing in today's video is the most popular one by Hangover R1, the FF Supra B Walker. This is actually the most downloaded design in the entire game, I believe, so it's got to be pretty good. Just going to hit buy on that one. Now, in terms of upgrades and body kits and everything, we're going to leave the performance modifications alone for a second. We're just going to do aesthetics. For the front bumper, you want the Bomex Street front bumper. This is the most accurate in the game. Next, for rear wing, you want the APR Performance Wing. So this is the one you want. For rear bumper, you once again want to use the Bomex Street rear bumper. And same again for the side skirts, you want to be using the Bomex Street side skirts. And last but not least, with the hood, you want to be using the Jun or JUN Street hood. Tyre compound doesn't matter a whole lot. If you want to unlock some performance, you can go with probably the street tyre compound. The tyre width, again, doesn't matter too much, but I'm just going to make those the max, so 285 on the front and 345 on the rear. But in terms of aesthetics, for the rims, you want to go into the multi-piece rim styles and scroll to the work wheels. And the wheels you want for this are going to be these Work Ganassi GR203s. And for the rim size, you want to make them 19 inches on the front and 19 inches on the rear. And you can also go ahead and upgrade the width of them and push them right out. Now in terms of engine modifications and everything like that, what you want to go ahead and do. Now in terms of engines and everything, what you want to do is you actually want to keep the stock 2JZ in the engine. But you do want to give it turbo. For the drivetrain, you want to equip the race transmission. For performance handling, I like to lower the springs just a little bit, probably just the sport springs and dampeners, and upgrade the brakes. And you can also weight reduce the car as well, because in the movie they obviously wouldn't have had rear seats and stuff like that. In terms of engine modifications, I like to do an intake, the exhaust modifications for that better noise, you want to upgrade the turbo with anti-lag, you want to upgrade the intercooler, and the flywheel. That's going to get you that better noise. And there you have it. This was Brian O'Connor's 2JZ Supra build in Forza Horizon 5. This is probably the most accurate you can get it in the game. You might be able to change some small things, but mainly this is the most accurate you can get in the game. So here it is, Brian O'Connor's Supra in Forza Horizon 5. Moving on to the second build of today's video, and it's going to be Brian O'Connor's R34 from Fast and Furious. So for this one, you're going to need, if I can find Nissan, there it is. You're going to need the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 2, or the R34 as it's most commonly known. And once again, for the livery, you just want to have Fast and Furious typed in. And again, you can choose any of them, but I like to go with the most popular one, this one by Navamo, if I'm saying that right. So in terms of the aesthetic upgrades, again, we're going to leave the engine stuff till last. We're going to go with purely aesthetics. So for the front bumper, you want to use the Nismo Street front bumper. For the rear wing, you can use the Top Secret Sport rear wing. This one does look similar. However, the ends of the wing and the actual color of the wing is carbon, whereas in the movie it's blue. So people like to use the Forza Aero just because it looks slightly more accurate. Doesn't matter what you choose, but I'm probably going to go with the Forza Aero just because the wing tips being blue does look more accurate to the one in the movie. For the rear bumper, once again, you want to use the Nismo Street rear bumper. And for the side skirts, you probably guessed it, you want to use the Nismo Street side skirts. In terms of tyres and rims, again, doesn't matter a whole lot what tyre compound. I like to maybe just use the street compound and upgrade the width to 285mm at the front and 285 at the rear. Now for the rim style, you want to go over to the multi-piece rims and go down to HREs. And for this build, you want to be using the HRE, if I can find them, 445R wheels. These are probably the most accurate to the ones in the movie. And once again, you want to make this tyre size 20 inches on the front and 20 inches on the rear. And you can also extend the tyre width as well if you like. This isn't a necessity, but it does look similar to the movie. Now for the engine conversions. You want to upgrade to the Racing 3-litre inline 6 twin turbo. And you want to keep the car all drive. And what you can do is you can upgrade the brakes, upgrade the suspension. I like to just go with the sports suspension. And again, you can weight reduce it as well. And for the engine, really I just like to upgrade the turbo. You can choose anti-lag. I'd probably just go with the race turbo though. There you have it. That is Brian O'Connor's R34 built in Forza Horizon 5. That is going to be it for today's video. Let me know what other iconic cars you want me to build in Forza, and I can definitely jump on that because there's so many. So I could definitely make this a series if you want me to. But yeah, that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like if you like the content. It really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.